I'm a big believer in celebrating the work and the process, because the process is where the most valuable thing comes from. Apply maximum effort and the best possible attitude, and you will receive an abundance of great things in life. And that's my belief system. If you don't believe in yourself, guaranteed you will not succeed. Outcomes aren't guaranteed, but you have to go into it with the attitude of, I am going here, I am going to absolutely give this my best because I believe I can. This one's going to suck, I'll be honest with you. This is the first simulation I've done during this training block. So for those that know, currently training for the Go1 Ultra Marathon, BPN, Austin, Texas. The premise of these races is you run 6.7K on the hour, every hour, until one person remains. So these go on for days. To train with something like this is quite a unique thing because there's only so much running you can just do straight off the bat. One of the things we did last year, and we're doing a lot this year, is simulations. So we're simulating the race. So today, 9 AM till 7 PM, every hour, on the hour, I have to go run 6.7 kilometers from my house, back to my house, and then the remaining time of the hour is my rest time, and I stop after 10 hours of doing so. We did a few of these last year. I did an overnight one. I did one on a treadmill because that was a brilliant idea. These simulations are great because it just gives you an understanding of your pacing, your fueling, your strategy. Do you want to go a little bit faster? Do you want to go a little bit slower? Faster you go, the more rest you have. Slower you go, the less rest you have, but takes less of a toll on your legs. So today, it's just cold, it's wet, it's miserable, and it's London. Just kind of see how we feel, really. See if there's any weak points in the legs. But more importantly, these are really good mental preparation tools. So getting your head in the space of like, no matter what, at the turn of the hour, I will be at the door running. That's it. 10 hours on feet is the goal. But yeah, we start in 12 minutes time, so I'm gonna get ready, get my kit on, and get out the door. Minutes. What I'm doing is just writing down what time I come in at, how long I've got for recovery, and then how I felt during that lap, just to get a better understanding of like, is there a reason why I feel that way? Also just to understand myself a little bit better. Like, it's good to write your thoughts down when you've got them fresh, because when you leave them for a little bit too long, they kind of have a tendency to change, or you don't really remember them as good as they are. So yeah, 43 minutes to round one, got 17 minutes rest, back out for round two, we go again.
Yeah, you got
Phil Collins round, yeah. I usually every round I just put on a different artist. This round was Phil Collins, but it gets me going Phil Collins. So this is on the back of 4 very high mileage and high energy weeks. So there's quite a decent bit of fatigue built into the system already. So at the moment, I'm doing this run under fatigue, not doing it too fresh, which is important because most of this ultra, I'm going to be fatigued. Like, I'm planning on going for 3 days, that's 300 miles. There's no way to mimic 300 miles in training other than doing a lot of hard work on fatigued legs. The only thing I can do is basically train legs one day and then the next day run a simulation like this. So I was doing squats yesterday and my legs are feeling it bad. Even though I'm probably gonna be burning about 8,000 or 9,000 calories, I'm gonna do my best to get above that, around 10,000. So chucking down 90 grams of carbs per hour, and then once we're finished with the runs, I will absolutely hammer proteins, fats. Probably gonna have 2 big dinners in me and a few shakes before I go to bed tonight, just to make sure that there's enough food in my body to recover from this. Most important thing is I stay injury free, and I get stronger from these sort of things, not weaker. Valuable thing is in the becoming of who you need to be to do the thing. That's where you pick up your skills, your habits, your values. That's the really important part. That's the stuff that stays with you. If you only do races and challenges because you think, well, I'm gonna win this thing, or I'm gonna get a really good time on this thing, and then my whole life's gonna change, I promise you it won't. As important as doing these kind of runs for training is, for fitness is, a big part of that is about the building of the self-belief. I want to do some serious distance in this race. I'm not afraid to say like, I want to go for this. I want to be the last man standing. In order to do that, I have to believe I can. If I go into this with the attitude that I can't do it, or the other guys are better than me, or they're going to win, then of course I'm not going to win. I have to have the belief within myself I can do this. The only way to build that belief is through consistent, hard efforts, doing the hard things. Monday morning, waking up after a full week of training. I trained legs yesterday, they're sore, they're tired. There's a million excuses why I shouldn't go out and do 10 hours of prep today. Doesn't matter. Doing the work is as much the physical preparation as it is the mental preparation. If you don't believe in yourself, you will guaranteed you will not succeed. If you believe in yourself, you have a chance of success. You never know what's going to happen on the day. Outcomes aren't guaranteed, but you have to go into it with the attitude of, I am going here, I am going to absolutely give this my best because I believe I can. And that's ultimately what this comes down to, is believing in yourself. I'll finish today with a wonderful belief about myself for accomplishing something like that. And then in a few weeks' time, we're going to do another one a little bit bigger and keep going on and on and on until we make it to Texas, where I'll be going into it with such a great attitude of, I can do this. I've done the work. I believe in myself. And whatever happens, happens, but I'll be going till the end.
And where down we go, 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 go. Oh, where down we go, 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 go. So where down we go, 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 go. Way down we go.
Alright, we've done 6 hours on the ons. Not a bad shoe, absolutely love these, but I find that every time I've ran more than 6 hours in these, usually every 6 hours in Ultra, I'll swap out the shoes just so a bit more spring to them, and I'll usually change the profile of the shoe as well. So a slightly snappier shoe, just so I can work on keeping my cadence quite high. Usually when I get tired, my cadence drops from like 160 steps per minute to like 150. And that's when I notice my legs getting tired. So I'm gonna really focus this round, listen to a metronome and just try and dial in, dun, 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 fast feet, fast feet, fast feet. Just imagining I'm running on hot coals just to keep the tempo up. The really small steps, the really fast ones. Two more rounds to go. I'm well tired and it's getting dark. So we're gonna change it up, bang some tunes on, go out and enjoy yourselves.
I'm giving you a night call to tell you how I feel. I want to drive.
About around, home straight, 3k left. Still got some music in the legs, so I might see what they can do for 3k. Woo! 500 meters. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's hard to explain.
10 hours sim, plus 3k extra, 70k. Call that one a fucking good day. Get in. We're a pub.
I tell you what, that was good. I'm a big believer in celebrating the work and the process, because the process is where the most valuable thing comes from. The outcome is never up to us. How well we do in our endeavors isn't up to us. What is up to us is the effort and the attitude that you face up to the things you need to do in life is. That's it. Apply maximum effort and the best possible attitude, and you will receive an abundance of great things in life. And that's my belief system. Today was a great example of what happens when great attitude and great effort combine. So I'm happy with that. Big picture. We've got 2 months more of hard work. That was the first of many simulations we got to do. Finishing up that last round at the pace I did, feeling fantastic. My legs feel great. This is the best my legs have ever felt after 10 hours of running. It's process driven. I'm working my ass off because I know who I want to become for this race. And damn it, that person is going to do some damage when it comes to this race. 2 months left. Hard work continues. Let's have it.
Timing!
Come on!